Hi guys, today I want to bring you with me to plan what will be our week. I've been planning our weeks and I have a few videos of me planning our weeks, but I would like to take you with me. I have in here both of my planners. I have my kid planner and I have in this side all the books that we are using. So I would like to take you with me to plan our week. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. In here, I like to talk anything that has to do with homeschool, sprinkle a little bit of motherhood and lifestyle here and there. Today, I want to bring you with me to plan our week. I have the 3 planners in here, my kid, my 2 planners. I have one that I carry in our car schooling and one that I have here for that I use here at home. It's a little bit, I have a little bit more space in this one for just making notes of anything that I would like to make note. I have less space in this one for that, and even though I still make notes here and there, and I just like to use this one because it's a little bit more compact. See, if you notice, it's smaller than the one I use here at home. The one I use in here is your regular notebook size. And I just like to keep this one at home and just use the one that is a little smaller in our car. But I am going to be working with them. I would like to start using and just start preparing for our next week. We still have some things that we have to accomplish that we didn't finish of our previous week, and it's more our Fun Friday. We forgot to do some of the games, and it's because we had appointments, doctor appointments, and it's just when you have a doctor appointment, even though you prepare for that, you still have some hiccups that you want to just take care, and that's what I am doing with this week. Okay, so I would like to take you with me here. As I said, I have all the books, all the materials that I am going to be using to prepare for this week. So let's just start. Okay, you guys, so here I have our planner, the one that I use in our car, and here I have the Minimalist planner that I use at home, and in here I have my kids planner, and that's what I am going to be using right now. I have our card in here. I have my highlighters, and lately what I've been doing is that I've been highlighting where you can see the days of the week. That's what I've been highlighting so far. Sorry about the light, it's going up and down. It's cloudy, it's not that much light. I think if I move this curtain, probably you guys can see better. But so far, this is what I've been doing, and we do check marks when we finish something. That is something that I like to do, is just to check mark everything once we have completed, and the minute we complete it, we just check everything. And I've been using as well this side of the planner to do our future planning, and that's how I've been using this planner. In here I have how our week goes, our daily rhythm. If you hear a noise, that's my kid with the computer. He's playing a little bit in the computer. But I've been just marking on the monthly side the holidays. I just use these highlighters for that. And just if we have a doctor appointment, or if we have a project or an activity, what I do is I mark it in here, make note in here. I can make note in here as well, or I can make note on the monthly pages. Okay, so let's just start with what we are going to be doing for September, this week that is coming for September. And I am just going to fold the planner. If you notice in here, I already add the subjects. We have Bible, language arts, math, history, and geography. As well, I have science and the electives in here in this corner right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to highlight all the days of the week because I've been doing that lately, as I just expressed. And I like just to put some color in here because once I have everything with the check marks and I made note of everything, it kind of gets lost and it's easy, and I have it visible like this, and that's what I like to do. And after I am done with that, I start by just start writing in here for what I want these areas. In here I always write Monday, and in here I write spelling, words master, immediately I am going to be filling this with the Bible Made Easy. And the last time we were on page 78. Let me just make sure. So I am going to grab the Bible Made Easy, which I have here is our Bible study, what we are using for Bible study. The last time we were on page 79. So I would like to just give a review to that. So I will add in here pages 79, and let's see, page 80. I have page 80 here. I would like to go through these. So I will put page 80 in here. Usually what I do is I do like a double review of the same page. So for the next day will be Tuesday. I will add 80 and then I add one more 81. So I will add in here pages 80, 81. And the only thing that will make us take longer is if I want to create a project or an activity, then I just keep on or I leave this area blank until I make sure that I am going to create the activity or no. So I will add here the Bible Made Easy as well. And in here I will add the pages. And I don't think I want to create an activity, so I will continue 81 and 82. And if I have to change something, I just erase, since I am using an erasable pen. I am not that in favor of the erasable pen, if you want me to be honest, because reality is it just costs a lot, and I noticed that the ink dries really fast. So that's something that I didn't like about these pens. We're going for page 82 and 83 for Thursday. And that's it. I will do the same to his planner. I will not show it in here, obviously, because if not, this video will take me long. But you know that whatever is in this planner will be on his planner. And I will now add the prayers and promises for boys. And the last time we were doing page 16, 17. So I am going for page 17, 18. Let me just make sure. 16, 17 was temptation. We were talking about being tempted, and now we're going to be talking about strength. So I will add prayers and promises for boys, and I will add the pages in here, and I am talking about 18 and 19. And I will add the same thing to the rest of the days. Once I have that done and I am finishing with that, I put the same pages for the entire week, and we are just talking about that within the entire week and reviewing what it is, a strength. So that's what we're going to be doing for this next week. So that's what I did already. And then I will add the key truth. And we're just reviewing those key truths that came with the program, with our previous program for Bible, which it was more than word. And I will just add key truth in here. And I will be just writing that, and I would like to look at his folder, and we always carry this folder with us. And it just has the key truth in here. So what I do is, we already reviewed this. We're going for I am. God is beyond understanding, and to be writing here. That's what I fits there. And I am going to speed this process because I think you guys got an idea of what I am doing. Once I have that, I am done. For Friday, I think I am planning on for him to use his sticker book. For Bible, and that will be for Game Friday. And now I am ready to go to Language Arts. This folder, remember, that will stay in the car. It'll go with us in the car, and I will show you eventually how I do things. So now I am planning on going for our All About Reading, and I show you guys that we were doing lesson 26, and let me just make sure. And we are on lesson 26, is Gabby Goose Saves the Day. And we're going to continue with that lesson. So I will add in here All About Reading. And because I don't have the space, we're doing grammar, writing, and all of that, I will just add that like that. We have grammar. We do writing this day. We as well do all about homophones, so that's what I am going to be adding in here. If you hear a noise, that's my kid with the computer. As well, I add the page that we're going to be working, and then I add that we do vocabulary this day. So I am looking for grammar now. We know that we are doing All About Reading for the entire week. So I am going to be adding here All About Reading, lesson 26. I would like to add in here grammar, writing. And we're doing on Thursdays spelling, so I will add in here spelling. Okay. As well, let me see if I'm right. Yeah, we have a spelling, and I am forgetting something. Yes, it's our manuscript. Okay, and in here we will add, then instead of All About Homophones, we are going to be add a spelling as well. So I am adding grammar, writing. We are adding a spelling. We're going to continue with the step 9 because I think he needs a little bit more of practice with that. We are going to be adding cursive. And this day we do have dictation. So I will add in here dictation. And I add here that the dictation will come from the planner, because I do 2 dictations, the one from the planner and the ones that is actually by the book. Okay, so that's what we're doing with these now. I am adding in here again grammar, writing. I am adding all about homophones. I add in here the page. Okay, and we're doing vocabulary this day as well. And that is done right there. For spelling, we know that we do step 9. I immediately grab the All About Homophones book and I detach the page that he's going to be working. He's now on 5th grade. He will be doing homophones for 5th grade. And this page is 82. And since it just has one side, I will be having to add the next page, and he will be doing for this next page 83. Okay. And what I do is I grab these 2 pages. Let me put this book back here. I add these 2 pages and I write in here 82. Oops, put 83 there. Let me let it dry so it doesn't make a mess. So I add 82 and then we have 83. And I grab his folder again, the one that he's been going to be taking to his abbreviations and symbols for him to review. This is from the IEW. So I have all in this folder that we take in our class. We are doing for spelling a step 9, so I am going to continue with the step 9 here. Now we're going for grammar. So I am going to be looking at grammar. And we're using Fix It grammar. I have some tabs in here of information that he could be able to use. So I have in here the verb definition. He has as well in here marked what it is a strong verb, and some of the linking verbs in here, the list and helping verbs list. We were on week 7, I think. We end week 7 and we are going to start week A. So I would like to add in here week A, day 1, and what we're going to be doing, which is numbers. And that's what I will do for the rest of the days. Okay, so I will speed this process here. And for Fix It grammar is always 4 days, so that's what you're going to be looking at right now. Okay, so we are done with that, and now I am going to be getting writing. So here we have our writing program. It is from IEW as well, from the Institute for Excellence in Writing. And this is all things fun and fascinating. This is from our theme books. And that is what he's using right now. We are doing, I think we are on lesson 2. I think we finished lesson 2, if I'm not wrong. He will be doing a report from this. So that's actually what we're going to be doing now. So I will put here report. So he has the time to make sure that he needs to be working with his report. He's going to pick one of the stories and he will make a report, get more information in regards whatever he chooses. So I will add here report, and that will be writing. So I will go immediately for math, and I will be looking at math. And since he is been having a little bit of trouble when it comes to time, I would like to keep reviewing on that. So I think I will add simply good and beautiful. Level 3, That's what we're doing. Actually, I think I was planning on doing review, and I am, but I think I will add it like for Thursday, and let's see if he can work with something that he can continue with the lesson. So let's just look at that. So I will look in here. We're a little bit behind to what I have planned, and that's okay. I am not in a hurry. So I think we are going to be on lesson 49. Okay, so I think I will add in here lesson 49, and we are talking about adding and subtracting. And we said yards and feet. I add the pages, or I like to add the pages. 165, 67, so it gets to 167 from 165. And usually it's around 2 to 3 pages, 2.5 pages to 3. After that, we are going to be doing reviewing, skip counting. By 3s and 4s. I would like to review these day timetables. Here we are going for lesson 50. Let's see, we're talking about subtraction across zeros. I will add the pages. I always like to add the pages, especially if we're doing card schooling. It's easier to find anything like that, and this has a few pages. So 171 from 170 and 68, 69, actually 68. And I will add a skip counting. By 5s and 6. We continue with lesson 51. And I will again add what is the lesson about. So I would like to see, and it's fractions and number line. And this is something he doesn't have any problem. He can actually do very well. Pages, we're talking about 172 till 174. Skip counting. By 7s and 8s. Okay, and we're going for Thursday, and I am using the Thursday for review. And I would like to review his timetable. Timetables, skip counting, and I said 7 and 8, so it'll be 9s. He knows that he's 10 and 11, and so I will put 9s and 12. I would like to review as well time. Okay, so that's it for math. I will continue here. Let me just add this in here. We're doing for math money bags. And I switch in between for right now, in between money bags, and I switch in between his multiplication puppet. We're doing Boggle for our spelling, and we do an all about reading game. Okay. Now I am looking for his history and geography, and for history and geography we're doing America's Story 1, and this is from Master Books, so I would like to add that. And we were on chapter 4. I think we finished with chapter 4. And we were going to start with chapter 5. I might do a review of chapter 4. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll add America's Story here. Let's go with chapter 5. I did quite a long review of the America's Story chapter 4 with him. I am not quite sure he had another activity. I actually have to check it on that. So let me just grab that book. I can find it, I'm not sure, but I will just leave it chapter 5, and if I have to do another activity with him, then I will change this to chapter 4 still. But so far chapter 5. I will add in here Story of the World. Chapter 5 in here, I would like to add activity because we use the activity book. So I would like the pages to add the pages in here. Actually, let me just put the pages of chapter 5 that we're going to be doing. So that will be 45 and 47 until 47, where it says narration break. That's when I stop. And then we do the activity here. And I erased this by mistake. There. So now we have the Story of the World, and I would like to add the pages in here as well. Here we have America's Story. We don't do Story of the World, so we do geography, and that's what we're going to be doing. America's Story again, and we do chapter 5. The same in here. We add the pages. I like to do usually a review of the same pages. So I will add 45, 47, and then this day we'll like to go 48 until 50. Depends if what we're reading at the moment has to do with what we're seeing in here with the pictures. I will just interrupt whatever we are reading. Let's say there's something in here that talks about related to what it is here in the pictures. I will just go and read whatever it is and then go and jump to the pictures and show him at the same time and read whatever I have to read, and then we continue, correct? So that's what I am doing. And this day we're doing Story of the World again. I will have the narration. Now we are going to be looking at geography. We were doing Alaska, and I think we are going to continue, so we're not gonna move with geography. I'm going to continue with his report because he has to give me a report for the states of Alabama. So I will add in here report. And reality is it's been taking quite a long time with that, so I hope that by this week we are done with that. So America's Story. And let me just show you, because what I did is I just print some papers and I look on Pinterest for his report just to help him out. He looked for some of the materials as well, but here he colored already a map for his report, and he will be putting these together, if you notice in here. And he has a folder in here where I have all of the things that he's going to be using and that he's been working with. So I have the seal here for one of the states, I think it's Florida. I have Rosa Parks in here. I found this drawing. He already is doing the flag of Florida. Florida's flag, sorry, I should say. And he has more paper in here where he's going to get more information. He's going to add it here. Obviously, he's going to be using the information that he has with the book, with his geography books. We are using Don't Know Much About the 50 States. That's the geography that we are using. This is from Memoria Press, okay? And this is his workbook. And we are working with his workbook as well. He's not doing that much because we continue with Alabama and Alaska. I don't know if I am going to have him doing a report on all the states, because it's been taking quite a long time with just these 2 states. But let's see. I hope that we can do and work in here with that. So that's what I have here for his report that he's been collecting so far. So I will just add it here. And he's using one of these same blue folders that I had there. So that's what I will be adding in here. America's Story. We're doing chapter 5. In here I will add geography pages. So I would like to add the same pages, so 48 and 50 to review. And in here an activity, whether it is from the book or he continuing working with his narration, okay? For geography, we played the medieval game the last time. For history, sorry, I am planning on looking for another game for history. It might be something free from Google, and I will add it eventually when I have it, so I will leave that blank. For science, we are doing a report on the B units that we are doing, so I will add in here, sorry. As for science and unit, we're doing the B's. So I will add here working with his report. And we do science again here on Thursday. B's report. Oops. And I am pretty sure he will be working with his report on Friday. So I will add that there. Now we're going in here for electives, and we're doing Spanish. I would like to have in here him practicing his alphabet in Spanish, as well as alphabet, let me see, yes, vowels and reading. Here I would like to do words in Spanish as well. Actually, I think, yes, words Spanish and days of the week. And for Friday, I would like for him to do some songs and alphabet game. Okay, that's it. Now that I have everything in here, I will be looking at the words he didn't master this past time, so I will look to add them in here. So I will put from 1 to 10. That's what I have. If I want to give him extra words, I just add here extra words, and usually I just do 5 more. He doesn't like when I do that, just to let you know. So we add here disturb, or I think he doesn't like. Do you like them or no?
I like them.
Okay, so we have, so you guys heard that, he likes them. Reason, we have different. We are adding in here as well neighbors. And this time he had a few that he didn't know how to spell. And that's what I am adding right now. So if you notice here, let me just grab it from here. Knowing, pencil, thought, telephone. We're going to be adding right, and since I don't see anything else, let me see if I have some on the previous lessons that he didn't master that I might want to check again. Will be able. Let's go with girl. Even though he mastered these ones, I like to just add them in here just in case. Rice. And I would like to add some from his spelling, so I will put them in here once I have them. So I will just add in here some of the words that I think he can have from his spelling. Okay, so I will just add the rice and I will leave it there. And that's it. That's what I have so far with his planner. If you notice in here, I will add eventually what we're going to have. Actually, I added already, but I would like to add eventually the words in here that I didn't add this time. I will then add this to this planner. This is the one that we use here at home. If you notice, I still have to work with the attendance that I forgot to put in here, but I've been working with these pages with the weekly plan. So I would like to add this week that we're going to start to this one. So I have in here that I add Bible. In here, I like to do reading and spelling compared to what I have on this other planner, which is language arts completely, because the space is a little. So in here I just separate things. So here reading and spelling, and in here I have writing, and let me just make sure grammar and writing. So I will add here grammar and writing. If you hear noise, those are my neighbors. Sorry about that. That's pretty much usually happening. Here we have math, history and geography. So history and geography. Science and electives. In here, I will just add the days of the weeks. Just right here, I will be adding those days of the weeks. So here I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, And this side, I add the extra materials. So I will add here extra materials and websites. So that's how I use this area. If we watch any YouTube video, if we watch a movie that is related to what we're studying, if we are doing a website, another type of website, or any material that we're going to be using that is not what we use regularly, that's where I am going to make notes. If you notice in here, that's how I do it. And I like to just have it like that. I add as well in here the weekly goals. I still have to pass some of them that we just tackle this week from previous weeks, and I've been adding them and marking them, just making sure that I have that in here as well. I add our highlights in here, so that's where you will find that, and our schedule as well, if there's any changes. If not, I just add the same thing. But that's how I've been working with this planner. I will not be doing that right now with this one because this video is taking very long. But that's how I've been working with these planners. Okay, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy seeing me planning everything. I know it takes long. Notice I made everything with detail. There's a lot of detail in here. I do the same thing with his planner, everything in detail. I made note of everything, so he's able to understand everything. I like to just make sure that we know what we're doing for our week. I hope this video is valuable. If it is, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you then. Bye bye.